Well, hello there. Welcome to the Ridgewood High School Crash Course on Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe.
If anyone has ever read The Color Purple, then Nettie's adventures with the missionary couple are comparable to those in Things Fall Apart. Nettie finds herself disliking the Africans in the same way the white missionaries dislike the Igbo people.
Things Fall Apart originate from The Second Coming by William Butler Yeats.
The Igbo lifestyle is very cultural, from its rituals to its ceremonies. Most of these events occur in order to show respect to another being, a man, an ancestral spirit, or a god. Respect and knowledge of one's role in society is very important. People in the Igbo culture know their place amongst the other tribe members.
The Igbo gods are mostly based on nature and its elements, because they depend on farming and the seasons. They worship the goddesses of the earth and are always careful to avoid sinning for the fear of losing their entire generation of people. That's not harsh at all. They ask the spirits of their ancestors for almost every decision, and they even serve as judges in trials. Their pagan gods contrast severely with the one god in Christianity.
Reputation is extremely important to the Igbo men. This is seen through the ankle bracelets they wear, which show the number of titles they have earned. Men gain reputation through battle, wrestling, and the size of their yam harvest. Reputation earns men positions of power in the community, as well as many wives.
Igbo speech is highly addressed in this novel. The African diction that the author uses helps create a more cultural feel to the audience. Words used include all of these, specifically chi, personal god, obi, the main living quarters of the head of the family, agbala, which means woman or a titleless man, and ochi, odu, achu, ijiji, o, which means cow. Achebe introduces us to Okonkwo, a respected leader in the Umuofia tribe and the protagonist in this novel.
He saw himself taking the highest title in the clan.
Throughout his life, Okonkwo strived to be the opposite of his father Unoka, who was lazy and titleless.
And so Okonkwo was ruled by one passion, to hate everything that his father Unoka had loved.
In the Umuofia tribe, a man was well respected for his titles and his wealth.
A symbol of wealth in the Igbo culture was the yam. Okonkwo strived to grow as many yams as possible to show his wealth.
Okonkwo's life is changed when a murder takes place and Okonkwo is forced to adopt a boy from another village. The boy is named Ikemefuna, and Okonkwo learns to love him like a son. In fact, he loves him more than his own son, Nwoya. However, after 3 years, the tribe decides that Ikemefuna must die. Okonkwo actually participates in the murder. He shows no emotion because he wants to be seen as Mr. Macho and not be weak like his own father was.
Later on, during a funeral, Okonkwo accidentally kills a boy. For his crime, the town exiles him for 7 years to his mother's homeland, Banda. There he has no wealth or reputation, and is dependent on his uncles and cousins. While there, he longed to return to his own tribe, where he could regain his titles, power, wealth, and marry off his daughters. But things did not turn out the way he dreamed.
Time to wake Fufu.
As you can tell from the title, Things Fall Apart, this is the part in the book where Major Fufu will go down.
For you uneducated children, Fufu is mashed yams.
So out of nowhere, these white missionaries just barge in on the Igbo people.
And these white men, they say, have no toes.
They bring Christianity and win over some of the Igbos. As the Christian religion gains legitimacy, more and more Igbo people are converted.
But he says that our customs are bad, and our own brothers, who have taken up his religion, also say that our customs are bad.
Just when Okonkwo has finished his 7-year sentence and is allowed to return home, his son Nwoya converts to Christianity. Okonkwo is so upset that he disowns his son.
I will not have a son who cannot hold up his head in the gathering of a clan. I would sooner strangle him with my own hands. At this point in the novel, you don't know who to root for. The people from Umuofia that murder twins and promote violence, or the white people barging in trying to destroy their culture.
The Igbo attempt to talk to the missionaries, but the Christians capture the Igbo leaders and jail them for several days.
I fear for you, Okonkwo. I fear for the clan.
Planning revenge, the Igbo people hold a war council, and Okonkwo is the only one that wants to fight. However, during the council, a white messenger tells the men to stop the meeting. Okonkwo gets mad and kills him.
He mourned for the clan, which he saw breaking up and falling apart. And he mourned for the warlike men of Umuofia, who had so unaccountably become soft like women.
After realizing that his clan will not go to war against the white men, the proud and upset Okonkwo kills himself.
In the end, Okonkwo wanted to stay true to himself in a place where many changes were happening. He believed that things should be a certain way, and it was either his way or the highway. The ending signifies the point in Okonkwo's life where he chooses to follow his own path instead of letting fate take its own course.
One of the main conflicts in Things Fall Apart is the clash between Okonkwo's determination to succeed and fate. However, Okonkwo's will does play a major factor in determining his future. He chooses to kill Ikamafuna with his own hands. He chooses to kill a government official. And in the end, he chooses to take his own life.
Lumovia was colonized in the early 1800s.
Dust yourself off and back in the saddle.
Yam, the king of crops, was a very exacting king. Because it would hear. It was called a script. I love yams.
Oh, believe it when you
The way, can you? She's twerking.
Cause this is
Hi!
It's raining yams.
this time for Africa.
I think we've had enough yams.